Hello and welcome to Goals Galore and welcome to my Match Week 38 predictions for the Championship. If you're going to enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe as always. A lot of big games to predict, so let's go. We begin in the South Wales derby, and me as a Swansea fan, I'm not really looking forward to it. I do feel a little bit optimistic because it's derby day, but I'm very nervous at the same time because, of course, Cardiff could do the double for the first time ever on us, and we've just done, of course, the double over them, the double in fact, as you can see behind me. So yeah, we really do need to stop them from doing that this weekend. I'm going to it, so there'll be a matchday vlog up on the game. If we win, it's probably going to be up on the Sunday, so just bear that in mind, guys. Yeah, going to celebrate like mad if we win, and I think we will. I hope so anyway. I'm not going to back against my team in a derby. 1-0 to the Swans here, and I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time I'm not, because of course it's Cardiff, and if we lose I'm not going to hear the end of it for a very long time, at least, although we've done a double. That's just how their fan base is. Anyway, moving on to the next game. Swans to win though in this one, hopefully. Moving on, it's Birmingham hosting Watford. Birmingham midweek, of course, lost their game in hand and now they're in a lot of trouble at the bottom. And same for Watford, of course. Ishmael now being sacked cleverly at the wheel until the end of the season, I'm hearing. And honestly, as I was looking at managers that probably could come in the summer for Watford, Steve Cooper come to my mind, of course, ex-Swans manager as well, did well with Forest. I just think he would do quite well at Watford. Don't know whether it happened. I think Sunderland maybe could do a good job there as well, but I don't know. Watford and Steve Cooper do seem like a bit of a match in that regard. In this one, I can see it ending a draw. Both sides need the points. We'll have to settle for 1-1 in this one. Moving on, we go to Ipswich hosting Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday lost last time out, albeit to Leeds, and Ipswich lost last time out as well, which was a big surprise to Cardiff. Of course, 2 late goals for them to turn it around in stoppage time, despite Kiefer Moore getting a goal in that one. In this one though, 2 sides need to bounce back. They both need points. I can only separate them of the draw, 1-1. So that's not really separating them, is it? We move on. Off to the Riverside, it's Middlesbrough hosting Blackburn. And honestly, Middlesbrough at the moment playing like a playoff team, and they are racking up the results as well. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they made a late push for it. They're only, I think it's 5 points off now. Definitely doable with 8 games to go after this match week in the Championship. In this one against Blackburn, who are draw FC at the moment, at home especially, I can't see them winning this one, and they really are in serious danger of going down. In this one, Middlesbrough to win 2-0 at home. And up next, it's Plymouth hosting Preston. A huge game. Preston need the points to keep up their playoff hopes. Well, Plymouth need a win desperately to get themselves out of trouble, because at the moment they're only 3 points off. I think it's Sheffield Wednesday in 23rd at the moment, which is crazy to think that there's so many teams involved in this relegation battle. Just 3 points away, and you know, Swans, I'd still regard us in a relegation battle, and we're, I think, 6 points away, so it's definitely not over yet. In this one though, I think Plymouth at home nick it 1-0. Off to Rotherham hosting Huddersfield, and Huddersfield did impress me in the first half against West Brom. Second half they collapsed as they of course lost 4-1, a few really good goals there from West Brom. In this one though, against Rotherham, who basically are down even if they won all of their games, I don't even think they get to 50 points. And looking at the Championship, you're probably going to have to get about 52, 53 points just to survive this season, which just shows how competitive it is this year. For me, Rotherham are down. The tails and the heads have already gone down as well. In this one, Huddersfield to smash them 4-0 away. Stoke versus Norwich next up. Norwich into the playoff spaces. Of course, incredible run of form from them. And of course, they're looking like a team that really could go up. But of course, Fulham aren't in any threat of coming down from the Premier League. So we'll have to wait till next season for Norwich to go up. In this one against Stoke, they really have turned it around in recent weeks, getting a few more points on the board. But in this one, I can't see them getting anything at home to Norwich, who have been scoring goals for fun in this one, and they'll continue into this one. They'll win 5-1 here against Stoke. Off to the Stadium of Light, it's Sunderland hosting QPR, and 2 teams who really, in the league, you'd think, okay, Sunderland probably favourites going into it, but I'd flip that opinion and say QPR at the moment would be favourites going into it. Sunderland is not going well there at all since, of course, the sacking of Mowbray before Christmas time, and then from there it just went downhill really, didn't it? And in this one against QPR, I've been playing really well recently, and in this one QPR to get the win, 2-1 away at Stadium of Light. Up next is West Brom hosting Bristol City. West Brom just keep getting the wins every single week, and Bristol City, of course, won last time out, and I think now they'll be fine in the Championship for another season. If they did lose to Swansea last time out, I thought they could have been dragged into a relegation battle, but they are going to be fine now this season, unless of course they lose absolutely every game left of the season, but I can't see that happening. In this one though, I do think they'll lose to West Brom, who will win 3-0 at the Hawthorns. Leeds versus Millwall is an interesting game. Next up, of course, I remember watching the reverse fixture. I can't quite remember the score in it though, but I remember it being a good game. In this one though, I think Leeds win, and if they win, they will go top, because of course Leicester are in FA Cup action this match week. So I'm not entirely sure when their game is going to be played, but we are predicting it next. In this one, Leeds to win 2-0 at home. And since the turn of the year, they've been in incredible form. I think they keep it up here. Are they contenders for the title? Well, being 3 points off first, yes, definitely. Leicester have bottled it. Moving on, we go to Coventry hosting Hull. This game is being played whenever, because Coventry, of course, progressing in the FA Cup this match week, so they will be playing against Wolves instead of Hull. But when this game does get played, it's going to be huge, because two sides that are in the playoff race for 6th place, of course, Norwich, Preston, Cardiff, Middlesbrough, Hull and Coventry, I'd say, looking to get their hands on 6th place. And in this one, I'm going to have to back Hull for a 2-1 away victory at Coventry. I think they'll get it. And the final game to predict of this match week 38 in the Championship is Leicester versus Southampton. I'm not entirely sure, as I've mentioned, when this game's being played, but I can see Leicester winning it 3-1 against Southampton in this one. Well then guys, they are my predictions for another week in the Championship. The season is almost over, but there's still so much left to play for at both ends of the table and for pride in the local areas, of course. Swansea, Cardiff this match week, really hoping we can get a win. Otherwise, you might not see a vlog and the footage may corrupt accidentally. I don't know what's going to happen. But if we win, you'll definitely see a vlog. See you in the next one very soon, guys. Take care. Goodbye.